All right, let's get it. So for today's topic is going to be scalping USDJPY. I still get this topic asked quite a lot. I get this topic asked a lot because this was my favorite pair, and this was the pair that I flipped 350 to 26,000 traders away. So how it all happened, right? USDJPY, 1 minute chart. Now you can see USDJPY is going back down. What we're looking at right now is that there is right this support structure here at 108.050, which is on the 1 minute. So when you look at on your phone, it's gonna be a little bit different, but you can see what I'm talking about here. And oh, man, it's shooting back. Oh, I'm gonna buy it right now. Let's buy it, baby. Let's get it. Let's buy it right now. See what I'm talking about? This is why you gotta buy it right now. I'm getting all hyped up on this right now. But this is what I'm talking about. So sorry about that. So this is what I'm talking about is that previous support, previous structure, right? Clip on the 1 minute, it repeats itself. Now, what you want to identify on the 1 minute is a major breakthrough in the structure, right? So what I do is I look at, okay, we got support right here. Okay, I got these two highlighted. We got support right here, 108.050. Now, the question is if I buy it, how much is it going to go up? And then now you can see it's going back down. So it's going really down. It's going even more down, and it's still going down. Okay, let's keep going. I want to see how much it's going to break. So it's already broken this one. So I'm not wasting my time looking at the 1 minute. This is where it gets tricky, right? People are like, well, I'm going to hold my buy because it's just a 1 minute. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you can. You should always go to a higher time frame because if there's a massive move right now, and there is a massive move, what is going on, bro? Woo! What is going on? All right, my bad. I had to pause. Sorry. But let's go back to the 1 minute chart here. So I'm going to explain this one more time. So with USDJPY going down right now, right? And we're still in the second hour of Tokyo. You gotta ask yourself, right? If you were gonna buy how much and you're gonna hold it because it's just a 1 minute chart, then you're gonna be losing a lot of money. Because me personally, when I'm scalping either a standard or down to a 0.5, right? 0.5 mini lot or a one standard, because my goal for this chart is to capture 3 to 6 pips, and it's doable. Right now, you probably capture more than that on this drop here that happened up here. No, what I was talking about, yeah, that happened up here, right? At 108.073, and it's down to 107.89. That's oh, and it's still going, and it's still going. I'm going to keep looking at this. I want you guys to get where I'm going with this. So I'm like, well, I guess, yeah, we'll wait till this candle closes and then I'll explain it. So at this point, they're still trying to bring this pair down. Okay. Obviously, something major is happening. I'm not looking at the news right now, but based on this, that's a major move going down in 1 minute if you're just going to try and capture a couple pips. With this move, this is a pretty good move to capture at the 1 minute. And when you scalping around this time, is one of the best times for during Tokyo, right? The first 2 hours of Tokyo. So then a lot of people are like, well, Tokyo session is slow. Yeah, it is slow, but if you work with the first 2 hours, you can capture your 50 to 100 pips on scalping on your currency pairs. With gold, you probably do that within the first hour, because gold gives you those pips for every penny that it moves anyways. But I'm not talking about gold today. So I'll talk about gold tomorrow for you guys. So with this, now you're gonna me personally, I would wait till account closes, but when it comes to this bullish candle coming back again because of how much it dropped, I always go to the 5 minute to get a clear view where this is going. And based on this, it is still going to go down, right? Now, if we look at the 4 hour, you can see that it's already broken out of this structure here, this support price previously, and it wants to continue down. And overall, USDJPY is still downtrending on the 4 hour, right? And if you want to look at the 1 hour, go ahead, but you can see that based on all this support here that's on my horizontal line, it's still going down and it's breaking out of this structure. So what do? Well, if you want to wait till London, which I would recommend, because if you already missed out on this opportunity, then I would just wait. Obviously, the biggest thing right now is to see what happened on the news side, on the fundamental side. So I don't know what happened, but obviously there's a major move that happened within the past 5 minutes of me recording here. So I wasn't even expecting this move yet. So who knows what's happening with Japan or with United States? I don't know. We'll see what happens to the US dollar. I'm not seeing a whole lot. What about gold? Yeah, gold's not doing a whole lot. So UJ is taking a major hit going on right now. That's pretty crazy. I'm talking about UJ when a major bearish movement is going on right now. So I'll go back to the 1 minute here. Now, this is where, right? So when you see here, hold on. Yeah. Let me go back. Yeah. So here, this candle, right? Inverted, come back, right? If you want to place a buy, you can place a buy. Me personally, I would only target up here because this is where there was another fall going back down. So it's on you on how much you want to capture, but you still have to be realistic because based on the 1 minute, I would only just capture three to six pips. You like I said, based on this move here, yes, you could capture what is this? What? 13 pips? Probably more than that. 23 pips. 13, 23. No, hold on. Man, I can't even do my math today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do my math today. So with this, I mean, you could capture, right? But like I said, based on the higher time frame, it's already broken out of that support zone structure. So which I have it highlighted here, right? The support zone structure here that I highlighted here on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. You gotta justify yourself on when you want to buy it later on. And I wouldn't base on 1 minute. I would go back to the 4 hour and see, okay, so in 35 minutes, right? In 35 minutes is right here because every candle time frame gives you the countdown when the new candle comes out. So based on this, when the candle closes, it looks like the bulls wants to push this back up, right? Back to 108. And if it does, then I would do another rebuy and retest the 108.5, which was a major sell previously, right? Previously during New York sessions. So there you go. And if it doesn't break that, then we're going to sell it again. Okay. So just a quick overview of UJ of today of what's happening right now during Tokyo sessions. And I just want to go back to the 1 minute here. And now it wants to hover around this price probably for a bit. It's almost 7:30 my time. So by the time I upload this, you guys are gonna go. I don't know. You guys probably will see this at around and then around 8:30, 9 o'clock your time. So no, my time. So, but that is it, guys. Hope this was a really good insight for you guys. Obviously, I wasn't expecting a big move on on UJ, but you never know. But like I said, the first 2 hours is critical if you want to get in and just scalp the markets. And you can't go wrong scalping UJ, right? Because it's Tokyo session. So obviously it deals with the Japanese yen. And now you can see that it still wants to push itself back down to retest the 107.9 or the 107.87 here, unless it wants to go back up at this point. Now I'm going to get this question, and people are probably going to be like, well, it's still going up. So do I just hold a buy? Well, if you bought it at the very bottom, then yes. But that's on you on when you want to justify on holding a buy. and how much are you targeting on a buy, right? Or same thing if you were doing a sell position. How much are you targeting? And if you're gonna hold the position, right? If you're gonna hold it, and you can see that it's still pushing back up, back to where it fell, it might end up just going half of this candle here, probably halfway, which is 108. So if it breaks 108, great. If it doesn't, what I said before in the 4 hour, creating that support again, then that's it. So you have to justify the amount of what your what your targets are. And if you're gonna hold it, then there's no point looking at the 1 minute, because then you have to justify why you're gonna be swinging this trade. And so I'll explain a little bit more uh on identifying, not tomorrow because I'm gonna talk about gold, but on identifying, when you're scalping and you see an opportunity to hold the position to like stack and swing, that is that is pretty crucial, and that is pretty strong to get into. And I've done that quite a few times on the 5 minute. 1 minute can be tricky, but on the 5 minute and 15 minutes, a little bit more easier to work with, because those are higher time frames than the 1 minute, to where you can find and identify a trend. Okay. Now, if you want to see a trend, like I said, based on what I said before, is I would go back to 1 hour and the 4 hour. So, but on that, I don't want to talk too long. I'm going to upload this for you guys so you guys get a chance to see what I'm talking about. And yes, it is live trading view here. So that way you can run back to the 1 minute or the 1 minute chart or whatever I was talking about, and then be like, hey, yeah, this is what Cooley FX was talking about. So, other than that, that's it, guys. Peace.